Hello, welcome back to Quarter Flips. I'm Dave and this is the $1 to new car challenge. If you haven't been watching these videos, let me tell you what it's all about real quick. I started out with 4 quarters and I decided I was going to buy something small, flip that, take the profit from that, buy more things, and I was going to keep doing that process until I could walk onto a car lot and buy a brand new car cash. And that's going to take a while. It is. I know it is, but we're going and it's working. So we're 3 months in now, and I'm going to tell you how things have gone in the last couple of weeks. I have sold 16 items since the last video, including those chess DVDs that I was a little bit worried about. I wasn't sure how those were going to go, but in the end, those were the first thing that sold, and they sold for $39.99. That's shipping included. But in the end, that came out pretty good, around 20 bucks profit. And here are the other 15 things that I sold. All DVDs, you'll notice. This time it was all DVDs. With those things all sold, after shipping, after fees, and after the 30% that I take out for taxes and business expenses, I had $110 to spend. Here's what that looks like in the spreadsheet. I'm not going to go to the spreadsheet and enter all the numbers. We'll just take a look. You can freeze this if you want to get a better look at it. All right, $110 to spend. Now, I like to spend my money on half-off days at the St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores around here. I've done that before. But today I was going to go out and spend all day doing that. I was sick as a dog. Not with COVID, but with the COVID booster reaction that I had. Yes, my booster, the first 2 were good. My shot, my follow-up were not so bad, but I got hit hard by the booster 12 hours after I got it. Hey, that's the cost of doing business. So it took me into the next day to get better, and in the afternoon I felt like, you know what, I actually maybe can go out to some stores today. But at that point, I only had time to go to one store. I went and got my surrogate shopper, Tonja. Now, I didn't need a surrogate shopper this time because I had so much money to spend. But at this point, I thought, you know what? Come with me. Also, if I get sick again, someone can drive home, I suppose. But it was nice to have someone there with me. So what we're going to do is we'll take a look at the first part of our trip. And at the end, we'll take a look at what Tonja got in the back of the car. And at the end of the whole video, I'll show you all the stuff that I got. So let's do that now. Hello.
Recording me?
Is that all right?
You can, but I need to clean out my car a little bit.
Oh, we can go in this car.
Okay, well here are your pennies. They're kind of...
Oh my gosh. Well, hold on. Here is your snail. Can we talk about the snail real quick?
The escargot.
Is that what it is, escargot?
Yeah.
So last time we went to this store that we're going to, you left that one behind, and I happened to be there the next day and bought it.
You did, which was very
for
kind.
you, because it was $1.
And I checked out the book from the library, and it's actually very cute.
Yeah,
like,
it's definitely cool.
Yeah, he's trying to get. I can't remember if he's trying to get into a salad or he's going through a salad. And that's like the whole book is going through this French salad. It's very. I think it's he doesn't like carrots, and they're trying to convince him to try a carrot because he'll like it or something.
Oh, sure.
But he's got to be a little, French individual or whatever.
A little green eggs and ham kind of vibe to it. French version.
Oh, you want your pennies now?
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. This is for the penny for my other channel for Quarterbash, but we'll get to that. Thank you. Yep. Yep. So how is it going?
Okay, I'm almost done.
We are at 5:40. I'm gonna go get in line.
Okay.
Is this your pile?
Yeah, about 20 minutes for those.
Oh, thank you. Find any scores?
Well, this is Phineas.
Oh, yeah.
Phineas and Ferb, and it's like a... There's nothing in it, though. It's like... I don't... It's like no stuffing.
So it's a maybe it's a turn inside out one. It's flip out reversible. It's this one right here. What you do is you stuff that inside and then you seal it with the, so this is complete.
Okay.
It's this one.
Oh, I should get it.
It's a flip out reversible. You absolutely, well, you should, but I'm gonna go check the sold.
Okay.
Reversible pre-owned, $24.99. It's a good score.
Oh, nice. Can I take a picture of that?
Oh yeah. Flip out reversible. There's a couple of them right there.
Good evening, St. Vincent de Paul shoppers. It's now time for you to gather your items up and come to customer service. Our store, we do lock our doors at 6 o'clock, so we need to get you rung up before that time, otherwise you'll have to come back tomorrow. How you doing, hon?
Good, how are you? Big day, huh?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's brutal.
Well,
I tell you, it is brutal.
this is my favorite day of the month here.
Did you?
I checked them all.
I'll get you a bag.
Thank you so much.
Not a good bag, but it's a bag.
Oh, it doesn't need to be a good bag.
Okay. This is a
If it
bad
gets it,
bag.
if it gets it to the car, that's all
You
it
know
needs
what?
to do.
That's what we want. Keep it in one spot.
Yep.
I don't want to hurt your.
No, don't worry. If I had more time, I would have looked that up. Or bought it for myself, I don't know. Let's head home and see what we got. All right, Tanya, so what did you get this time out?
Well, I gotta put my fries up there so nothing happens.
That's
to
fine,
my
yes.
poor McDonald's fries.
We got some McDonald's fries.
Okay, let's see. So I'm kind of taking a little chance on this guy, but he's a Douglas wolf, and I've gotten a couple Douglas guys, and
Oh.
they sell for pretty.
That cat that you sold for a decent price was Douglas, right?
It was.
Okay, good.
And these kind of sell okay. I don't know why. It's just like some particular ones sell better than others because I have some other Douglas things that are kind of not moving, but this one has some good comps on it.
What's the what was the price per plush today?
I believe this guy was 50 cents.
So this is after that. It would have been $1. Then we got the half price.
I think that's how
So
she
50
did it.
cents.
I
That's
think.
great.
It could have. I think so. I didn't do the math yet, and then little
Oh.
Monsters U that Dave found me, and I think he was like worth about $15. or
Nice.
something.
Yeah, he was in the bottom of the pile.
He was able to dig deeper than me. And this
That's
was,
Mike, I believe.
Oh, Mike. Okay. Called him One Eye. I don't know if that's not really accurate, but
Did you ever figure this one out?
yeah, I think it's called Dressy Girls or Dress Up, and
Sure.
she's got, for little kids, you try to do a little buckle and a button and a zipper.
Oh, that's good.
And I think it was like maybe $12.
Oh,
but
cool.
I thought it was in pretty good shape.
Cool.
This I don't really know. It's a Geopet. I couldn't find a comp for this
like a
exact
narwhal.
one. Narwhal.
Kind
Oh,
of. looking-
Neopet. Neopet.
Oh, it's a Neopet.
I
all
guess
right.
it's not a Geopet.
Well, you could do some research on that
Yeah,
one.
I
Maybe.
don't know.
Honestly, you're gonna totally, one of these sales will make back all the cost you paid
I
on them.
hope so. And then
Eddie and the Cruisers.
I took Dave's reject of Eddie and the Cruisers, and I had a big crush on Michael Pere back in the day and thought he was,
Yeah, but let's be
whatever.
real though. Like Streets of Fire is the movie.
Oh yeah.
That's the one. I mean, Eddie and the Cruisers
And
is cool, but if we want to watch him,
Yes, you're right. And then Defoe in Streets of Fire is quite very, I don't know, unique looking.
I
And,
think that might be his first movie. At one point, he's wearing hip waders, like giant hip, like
Really?
rubber hip waders, and that's like it's supposed to be his hip outfit.
He-
And he's got
a-
the best hair.
He is a unique dude, yeah. And Great Gross Girl, which I think you spotted last minute in the.
Yeah, we were
it was
as we were
like
walking out, there was
$10.
some Nazi movie in that.
Yeah.
It's like $10.
About $10.
Cool. You paid
$9.90.
$1.50 for each of those.
Yep.
Cool.
$1.66 with tax. And then this
Awesome.
is the best one, I think. I think it's 80s wrinkles.
Yep.
So it's like a Shar-Pei dog, and it has a
It's
hole
okay, it's a puppet.
in the head for, so you could do a puppet
Sure.
for the head. So I don't remember if it was like 40, some went for like $40. I want to say 25 with 15
Nice.
shipping or something like that.
That's cool.
So I don't know. I'm hoping
These
to
are
get
in
at
really
least
nice
30.
shape too.
Yeah,
The
this-
light's not great, but these seem very clean.
They are, and this one actually looks, from what I've seen, because I've looked at shopgoodwill.com, and I've seen like lots of these guys, or these guys in lots, and this one looks pretty good for
Good.
the age of it. I mean, honestly,
Excellent.
it's not, I don't know what you call it when the
Yeah.
fabric gets all frayed and
Molting.
Oh,
I don't think that's what it is.
so that's what I got. That's all my stuff.
Nice. Okay, well, you and I are gonna have to go out again in the next few days. So at some point we're gonna go Monday or Tuesday. We'll go. I've got more $1 new car money to spend.
Okay.
So if you're up for it, we'll
I'm
go
up
hit
for
some
it.
more, and we'll
I'm
have
up
some
for
more
it.
time to spend.
Okay.
Now, I had not nearly spent all my money, so it was time to go out on another day. This was just before Christmas, so it was a lot of other shoppers out doing Christmas shopping. So once again, we'll show Tonja's scores at the end of this section, and then we'll look at everything I got at the end of it all. All right, day 2 shopping with Tonja. I only spent $15. I got to spend more money. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Glad not to have a don't get any interior photos of my car.
No worry about it. But listen, last time we went, we got to take that car. This time, I'm sorry, we're going in the thief mobile. That's not my car.
Okay. You have access to multiple cars.
I occasionally have access to that car. Okay, so yes, we're gonna, unfortunately. Oh, I had the door open for you. It slammed shut of its own accord. Sorry.
Well, I thought you were taking that, and I'm like, oh my god.
The truck?
Yeah.
That's not our truck. Helping Hands, Postal. So we are going into Star Center in Snohomish. No idea what we're gonna run into here. Thank you. Well, this looks like a lot to do with. I'm gonna just text me and tell me where you are.
I don't know. I don't know where I am.
Okay. We'll find each other again. All right, it's the last spot of the day. Where are we going?
Thrift store in Lake Stevens.
Helping Hands Thrift Store, Lake Stevens. Hello. Well, you see where I'm going. All the Christmas stuff is 50% off.
Okay.
DVD's $1.99. Why don't you show us some of your scores today? We managed to hit we went to one worthless antique mall, unless we were spending money for collectibles that we wanted for ourselves, because it had a lot of cool stuff in it, just nothing we could sell. And then we went to 3 thrift stores, one of them which you spotted just as we were driving by, which we would not have gone to if you hadn't done that.
No,
So
that
you
was-
saved the day on that one.
Thank you. It had quite a bit of stuff in it.
All right, so what? Give us at least a selection. You don't have to show us everything, but show us some of the stuff you got.
Okay, well, the last place we just went, I just picked up these little guys because they were just 33 cents.
So you're
a piece.
focusing on plush, which
So,
is you got a Bert and you got a Goofy.
I got Bert pajamas and a Goofy.
Okay. What do you think those are probably around $12 a piece?
I don't know about Bert. I think Goofy might be $12.
But
I'm
you
not
paid
really
what?
sure.
How much for them?
33 cents.
33 cents each. Okay.
And Scooby I did see for like 12 or 13 bucks. He did cost me $2. He was my most expensive.
All right.
piece of
$2 Scooby. I think people would understand
damn,
why
I
you
don't
would
know
do
what's
that.
going- Poor Bratz is doing the splits here, but
You got a Bratz doll.
Bratz with the red boots. I think
I would have no idea what to do with that.
I know. I think it was like maybe 14, but that includes shipping.
Is what you were seeing sold comps for that one?
It wasn't that exact one, but it was comparable.
Now
Yeah.
this is something that you bought. What you have in your hand right now.
Uh-huh.
You saw that before I did, because you better believe I would have brought that thing home. That was a good get. That was a good get.
And it was half off too.
So it's half off. So you paid $2 for a light up. So it's basically like railroad crossing lights.
Yep. For a train.
And you said you saw sold comps on those.
Yeah, I think they were like about $16, $17.
16, 17 bucks.
And then I don't know if this was good or not, but I bought a set of Leapfrog books that I thought I could do a lot, and because they were 50 cents
50 cents for all of them or a piece?
a piece, so it's $2.
Well, that's interesting. And Leapfrog, I've had luck with Leapfrog stuff. It was
Okay.
video game stuff, but I will be interested if I see those sell on your channel. That'll be kind of cool.
Okay, and then this version of Sisterhood in the traveling pants was like
Forever
unique.
in Blue.
Yes.
The fourth summer.
And this was a unique cover that sold for like 12 or 13 bucks for this. There's only like a few of this cover. It was all a different cover.
Really?
So, and the other cover was selling for very cheap. This cover sold for like 13 bucks. 14
All right,
bucks.
that's cool. Again, if I see that show up in your sold comps, I'm gonna be like, wow, I'm learning something every day.
And then
Is
you
that-
looked this guy up because my phone did not work.
Yeah, that's
I
like a
don't-
jet plane dude.
Is he Disney or Pixar or
I don't know
Super
what-
Wings?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Super Wings.
But I
he
feel
seemed
like
to.
he's
I think you'll do all right with him. Yeah.
Okay. And then I have another one of these Cabbage Patch Kids. So this is a unicorn Cabbage Patch baby. He was 50 cents or she was 50
Oh, wonderful.
cents.
Yeah, that
So-
seems like a no-brainer to
Yeah,
me.
I just went for that. And then these are ones you had to help me take these out because there was a ton of DVDs, and then we first thought they were going to be $2. Okay, Green Street Hooligans.
Yeah,
which
Green
is a
Street
good
Hooligans.
one.
I think that was a good get for $2, and you actually paid $1 for it.
I paid $1.
Yeah,
for
so
it.
we thought these were $2, and then we were told everything in the store is half off through the end of the year.
Yeah, and he just happened to say it to a woman that was there, and I was kind of half listening, I guess, and said, "Is everything 50% off?" Everything?
So you got 3 wrestling DVDs.
Sorry, 3 wrestling DVDs that you said maybe sell these in a lot.
Yeah,
Again,
if
they were
I had bought
$1
those,
each.
I would have. I price checked those for you. If I had bought
Yeah.
those, I would have lotted them up and sold them for $19.99 and saw what happened.
Okay.
See what happened. I don't know.
And then another wrestling Blu-ray that looks like
Triple H Blu-ray. Look, there was some decent sold comps on that. It's got a slip cover or whatever.
I mean, it does look pretty new, except that there's a little bit of glue coming off on that. And then this Blue Note, which I know.
Yeah,
that's a good.
It's definitely good. I saw a number of sold comps for that at like $9.99, but they were not shipping included. They were shipping on top.
Okay.
Everybody seems to put shipping on top of that one for some reason. So I say do that, and if it only costs you $1, if you get $9.99 plus shipping, that's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, and then the Jack Lemmon.
Lemon Showcase. So that one also, it seemed like a better deal at $1 than $2.
Okay.
So
I don't know if it's a $10 one or I didn't get
yeah,
to see.
you get 7 to 10 on that, but like, yeah. Thank you again for coming out with me,
Thank you, Dave.
and we'll do this again at some point. I don't know how far in advance. We'll probably do we might go out after Christmas, but in terms of for the channel for like $1 new car, I'll probably be going out in January, and if we're going to half off sales, I'll give you a call.
Sounds awesome.
And here it is, everything that I bought with my $110. Okay, that's not true. These CD sets right here will not fit on the table. I have way too many of them, and I'll explain that in just a minute. But taking a look at all of this also isn't everything that I bought, because there's some stuff that won't really fit here where you can actually see what it is. Like, I got some books. I got Warhammer gaming books and RuneQuest role-playing and stuff about Vietnam. I just got a bunch of stuff like this, very, very cheap. And I got this vintage board game, Masterpiece. This one's a little bit of a problem. It was $2.99. I thought I had seen this game in a Froggy Flips video. I thought it was a good deal. It looked like it was complete to me in the store. When I got home, I discovered that I couldn't find it in the Froggy Flips video, and it didn't have instructions. It seemed to have everything else, though. So even though it was $2.99 in the store, I had to go online and buy instructions. That was another $10-something. So this one's going to be pretty expensive. I'm going to price it to get my money back, pretty much. I've got enough here that I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'll eke out a little bit of profit on this one, but it was a little bit of a fail. I think if the instructions had been there at $2.99, it would be a pretty quick turn. I could sell it pretty fast, maybe around $30. After looking at everything and looking at the condition inside, I'm probably going to put it up for $24.99 plus shipping and just cross my fingers. Everything else, I got a nice mix of things. I got Christmas ornament, and obviously I got a bunch of DVDs. The big score was the Mozart CD sets. Let me explain how this went down. I was in a store that I like to go to. There was a box kind of stuffed underneath a cabinet that had a $59.99 price tag on it. I pulled that box out and opened it, and it was just full of these Mozart CD box sets. So each one of these comes with multiple CDs and a printed booklet in a nice printed case by Philips, the complete Mozart edition. They're numbered. It didn't have all of them. I think it had 38 sets, and I think there were 50 originally. But still, these can go anywhere, and I know because I've messed with them a little bit in the past. These can go anywhere from $5 all the way up to $30 to $40. Not many of them go for that much. Average out around between $15 and $20. So they're sitting there in a box that says $60, and I had already grabbed these DVDs and these sealed VHS. And they were sitting on the counter. And I'm looking at these and I'm thinking, I think I've got just enough left to buy that box, but maybe not at $60. Maybe at $50 or just over, I can still get in under the $110. So I asked if they could come down on it. And while I was asking at the counter if they could come down on the price, the owner walked in. And I had a conversation with the owner. And they said $50. And I reached over onto the counter and slid this stuff into view. Didn't say anything. Just slid that stuff into view, and they went $50 for all of it. So I got out of there with a pretty awesome deal. These items will sell for enough to cover the $50. You know I love a deal like that, because then these are essentially all free. These are, in the end, it was 38 sets. And I figured it out to something like, it means I paid like $1.28 per set. So that's how I'm going to calculate it in the sheet when I put that up. So I'm going to get a cheat sheet here so I can tell you everything that I bought. When all was said and done on this day, I got that vintage board game. I got one ornament. I got one video game. I got a German coffee cup, coffee mug, 2 sealed VHS tapes, 22 DVDs, 7 packs of colored pencils, like vintage colored pencils. A viewer tipped me off that I should start looking for these. They had them for 99 cents a piece. I figured, let's give it a shot. Sold comps on these made it look like that was a good tip, so we'll see how this works out. 11 books, including these 6 copies of Stephen King's Green Mile. These are the original ones you could buy in the store when it was coming out, I believe, monthly or every couple months, however that worked. Took this up to the counter and asked how much these were. They said $2 for the bundle. 8 CDs, like just CDs, regular old CDs that I normally look for, and 38 of the box set CDs, about half of which are stacked right here and the rest are in a box across the room. It's a pretty good haul. Oh, and when all was said and done, I spent just over $107. So I came out with about $3 to spare. So it turned out all right. So now I just have to list all this stuff, and that's going to take a little while. It probably will not all be listed by the time this video comes out, but that's all right. I got my work cut out for me now. So I guess we should probably put this stuff into the spreadsheet. I am not going to take you through entering all the numbers. I'm just going to put the spreadsheet up right now on the screen. Take a look at it. That'll show how much I have left over. And that's it. That's it for the last $1 new car challenge of 2021. I'll probably do a end of year synopsis on the whole thing that kind of lays out how all the money went in and went out, what I was left with, the potential that I have sitting in inventory versus what I spent, and all of that good stuff. We'll come back with more when there's more to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.